Bikes.Community is a program where we take bikes from the people who donated bikes, and they're like a bit like broken and rusted, so like we fix them, and and the process is like really fun because we learn how to fix, we have family dinners, we meet many new people.
The bike program is about leadership, learning about leadership, get the community together.
And they teach us how to look at other people in different way.
Bikes is something that interests a lot of different students, and so this was a great way to get students interested. Using bikes as a way to get them interested in learning about leadership, learning about how they can contribute to their community, and using bikes as the starting point to bring them together to do that.
There we go. So now this one's loose from it, but then the cone is what I make my adjustment. If I loosen
So this was a first for many of these kids. Remember, we're in the West End here, and many kids live in apartment buildings. They do not even know how to wield a hammer. So this was very ambitious from that point of view, but kids really embraced that tactile experiential learning. Starting out with very little, they came away, I think, with a great deal of knowledge.
At first, that wasn't that interesting because, you know, girls don't like the hands gonna get, I don't know, it's kind of grossy, but when I thought that I'm gonna fix my bike and I'm gonna learn something, so I was just, maybe I should try something new, and I just did it and I liked it, and I really had fun, so I don't care about it gets dirty.
And I felt really proud because we did it. It was like, it wasn't something like we just bought, so it's like earnable. And it was really fun. Like, I learned the bike really properly, as if like whenever there'd be a problem, I'd just check and know how to fix it, so it's good.
The elements include a component where they learn everything about the bike, from the wheels to the brakes to all the systems. But the add-on layer to this program is about the community engagement piece. And what we're hoping to do is to bring newcomers, particularly to Canada, into a group where they can mix, they can meet peers, and learn not just about what bikes do, how we fix them, but how they can become leaders in their own community. So this is really a project about personal empowerment. How do we make leaders out of young teenagers?
So how the game's gonna work is that we're gonna look at a scenario. This one will be like active transportation, how to get around. And I want you guys to base it on the street that we saw out there and get as creative as you want. Things that make you feel more comfortable, or maybe your little brother, your older sister, your parents, to be able to use the street accordingly.
The city was really trying to get the involvement of a bunch of different youth organizations and a bunch of other community organizations in the neighborhood.
There's going to be a new greenway in the city, so they were able to give some input to city planners who are involved in that greenway. So it's been really neat because they've been able to actually see some of the input or ideas that they contribute actually making a difference in their community. And so that's been a really important part of the process for the group.
I really appreciate how they worked hard to involve the families. They would have like family dinners, potlucks, like events where we share what we learned and stuff. And the families would like meet, and we would like enjoy meals together, share good times, like speak about what we learned and stuff.
And that's a really important thing, especially for newcomer families to Canada, because one of the biggest things that you see with newcomers is around isolation and loneliness. And so part of what those family gatherings do, family dinners that we have once a month, bring families who wouldn't have met each other outside of this environment together. And they've started to really form relationships over the course of the months that the program has been going on. It's been nearly 8 months now. So the families are getting to really know each other. There are hugs at the beginning of the dinner from people who, you know, never would have met 6 months ago. There are even, networking opportunities for people in terms of their careers that are happening at the dinners, and just really positive relationships that are being formed for the family members as well as for the youth.
Actually really difficult.
I do think the program changed me. They made me more dedicated to live a healthier lifestyle. After we learned about like the food choices, making the right food choices and stuff, I noticed that my diet could be fixed and stuff. So I told my mom and we worked on that. And I also started riding my bikes more often. I did that in the spring break a lot. So it was really fun, and I spent less time watching TV and stuff.
Bike.Community is also a very good place to make friends, new friends, because we came from different schools, and we can learn some lots of different things that we cannot learn from school. Yeah.